there was a lengthy tender process and a bid process, and we had the likes of us, Bombardier that is, together with General Electric, China North Rail and China South Rail, that eventually we won the bids to provide a part of the contract of 1,064 locomotives. So with that being the case, there were a series of, or a set of KPIs for each of the successful awardees, and one being local content. And so Bombardier, we've been at this quite seriously to try and meet the local content requirements. And one of the key things in order to be successful in the local content requirements was to have a local presence, a local manufacturing site that can actually assemble and supply the converters and cubicles. Apart from the supplier development and the supplier side of the business, I think that would be critical in helping us achieve our KPIs and our deliverables towards Transnet. In the process of finding a site, we found the site in Elandsfontein, Asendo, and it's in close proximity to all our suppliers. And of course, we will be assembling the locomotives in Durban with Transnet Engineering, TE. So the final product, the converter and the cubicle set, will actually be transported down to Durban to be assembled by Transnet Engineering. So we are currently in the setup phase, and we're doing this in two phases. The first phase is in a ramp-up phase. We will establish those finer timings only in the next, when production starts, which is due to start in July 2015, so in about 3 weeks' time. Thereafter, we intend to set up serial production for peak, and in serial production, we certainly intend to shorten the manufacturing time. So for right now, it would be it's something that we will do from the first product and continue with the learning and improvement. You're talking about the heart and brains of a train. You've got the converters that converts the power from the lines to drive the actual train, and the cubicles are the electronic systems that support it. We're going to be manufacturing or assembling the 240 sets of converters and cubicles locally. Gauteng's been a good location for us. I think we have the skills. The skills base is quite strong. So we've been quite aggressive in our recruitment strategy. We focused on strong mechanisms to develop the skills base in our site, and we really want to be able to develop a training center and a training school, and with the eventual aim to have it accredited so that we can actually even train and develop the local community. So that is our intention. We're working closely with the relevant authorities to try and position our business in the right way with regards to that. Recruitment in that sense, we've already recruited the hourly workforce that we will need from now right into next year, Q2. Thereafter we peak production, and there's a phase of recruitment that will happen in Q1 2016 as well. Okay, so firstly on the skills front, we will have a methods, or so to speak, an engineering presence locally to help with the process improvement side of business. We will of course have the manufacturing staff. We have a local procurement team, and we will peak in terms of our headcount to about 140 total site. Direct shop floor jobs, we're looking at 80. That's at peak, and peak is mid-2016 and beyond. So right now, I think we're in the ramp-up phase, and currently we have only 9 direct shop floor workers, together with the relevant supervision for this. So there is a ramp-up period, like I said, and at our peak manufacturing, we'll be delivering 12 sets of converters and cubicles for the production.
Sure. Is that 12 sets per day or per month?
Per month. 12 sets per month. So let's start with shop floor workers. Shop floor workers, we're looking at taking people straight out of school, but school in the sense of maybe technical school. So we're looking for people with an electrical qualification, maybe an N2, N3, N4 qualification, and to bring them into the business. And the reason for that is we want them to have a bit of a foundation for us to be able to start and work with. The rest of the training we will do on site. We're setting up a training school, and we want just people to come in with the base knowledge. The assumption is that base knowledge together with the training we will provide will be more than sufficient to do the work we want to. We have to be absolutely specific and absolutely sure that we have the people suitably trained for the job. Quality is our number one priority in this, and like I said, Bombardier it's our first real manufacturing presence in South Africa, and we want to give off the best impression we can. We've got the engineering skills here, pure engineering and methods in the sense that it's process engineering skills we're looking for. So someone with a strong background in electrical engineering, together with the ability to set up a process in the simplest way possible so that it's replicable. We will also have the general departments. We certainly will have, we've got an HR presence already. We have the finance and the controlling environment already. The procurement environment is one of our larger departments, and it's purely focused on the supplier development and the local content that we seriously require. Apart from the how train that Bombardier was significantly involved with, as we all know, I think this is Bombardier's first real attempt at local manufacturing by ourselves. I think this is significant for us in that we are the first of the other three, the four that I've mentioned, that have made a local manufacturing presence or set up a local manufacturing presence. I think it positions us in the right way. We're serious about the local content, we're serious about supplier development, and we're serious about building the local economy. And I think future orders, I think we will be well placed, I think, to be competitive for these upcoming projects.